match. Yes, it's the first leg. Just your thoughts on the game.
Yeah, look, we came here prepared. We knew that there would be moments that we would suffer without the ball, but we prepared well to remain structural. Even the levels of concentration were high, but we also did well when we were in possession. There were moments where we were able to put passes together. There were also moments where we created chances from the turnovers, from the counter-attacks. Believe if we could have done better, we could have gotten 1 or 2 goals. But one should be honest, towards the end of the game, halfway in the second half, we defended too deep, of which is something that we did not want, but the game forced us to do that. Yeah, it looked scary, but we did survive.
Before you take questions, please do remember to introduce yourself. Start at the back.
Mark Leeson here. So what, in the second leg, would you expect much the same kind of game performance, lots of Sundowns possession, looking for transition, or are you going to look to hold the ball a little bit more in Umlazi?
Yeah, look, remember the nature of the tournament. The semis are played like 2 legs. You get a goal away, you got a away goal advantage. So we will be more aggressive in our approach, but we're still gonna sit together as a technical team, playing well. But we need to be more aggressive, because if we can be able to score first or get a goal at home, we will stand a bigger chance to emerge victoriously.
Coach congratulations on the win. How challenging has it been to take over this Golden Arrow squad, given the fact that it lost a lot of key players, and then also you had to obviously learn a new team, learn the style of play that the players have, that has obviously very different to Durban City. How challenging has it been to take over the squad?
Look, it is very challenging, but it's a good challenge. What is helpful is Golden Arrows, they've got the methodology that is clear. Even the players that are scouted by the team are players who are technical gifted. You go in there, you know what style of play you need to deploy to the team. But it's a challenge that one embraces.
Good afternoon, Coach. Congratulations on the victory. What makes you happy this afternoon? Is it the performance? Is it the goal? What exactly makes you so happy? Because I also saw some triangles from your team as well, which I haven't seen in a very long time.
To be honest, a good question. What makes me happy is for the players to work so hard, work their hearts out, leave the skin on the field of play, and then at the end of the day, at the end of the game, manage to win the game. Sometimes you give the same desire, same commitment, and then you don't win the game, because really one feels for these players, and then one is also proud for the players who work their hearts out like that.
Coach Tsapan from Sokoleluma. You have Ashley Makhanya as your assistant coach. Is it a decision that you made for him to come in? And what does he bring to the team?
Oh, Coach Ashley Makhanya, we all know him. We know his character. When he was a player, he was very disciplined, clean, hard-working player. And I can tell you that as a coach, he's also like that. Very committed, very knowledgeable, demands a lot in training, and he can work with a group of players that are there as heroes. Remember, there we don't have big names. We build players, we coach players. We need to be patient at the same time. Play a father figure is everything one could really want to work with.
Okay, after Vedil will move to the right 30 minutes schedule.
Yes, Coach Dladla here.
Congratulations on the victory. I asked you this question at FNB, and again I notice today, I mean, if you look at the time that when you scored and how you managed to defend and remain structured, you have kept clean sheets in all your league games. Maybe if you could just zoom in on not a specific defensive work, but just the defensive structure that you have built in the team.
Yeah, look, we are one team, you know, as coaches. We work together. Coach Jacob is doing a great job with the goalkeepers, the infield players. They doing their job to the required standard. And what is important is that we've got this mentality that when we are out of possession, every player becomes a defender. And if you also check, we had players who played for the first time today at the back, Temba Manjia and Erwin, and then Mbanjwa. But we still became the same team. You could not tell there's a difference. So I think it's how we work in training and then believe in each and every player that helps us defensively.
Thank you. We'll take the last 4 questions from this captain.
FM. Coach, 2 big wins away, I mean, against Chiefs, against Sundowns. I'm only talking the MTN8. Just how are you able to pull off, you know, something like this with, you know, as you say, no big players, new players, you are new in the team, and also were you surprised, or what were your thoughts when you saw the Sundowns lineup just before the game?
Yeah, it's the work that we put in training. You know, the type of players that we are having are very, very committed to the project. But we are also aware that the games will be coming in thick and thin. We need to use each and every player that is signed by the team. And we're going to be playing Mamelodi Sundowns 3 weekends consecutively. We also need to take that into consideration. Even when I'm answering some of the questions, I'm not divulging everything. I'm not freely, like in terms of some responses, you know. But yeah, we are a committed team. We are a family. We work for each other.
Coach, Sia from Kickoff, just following up on that. Coach, what is it that worked for you today that you felt, if you're open to sharing your tactics, what is the tactic that you felt worked today? What Arrows did better than Sundowns?
I think I can answer your question in this manner, that the areas that we believe we should have improved is when we're in possession. There were times where we lost the ball cheaply. We believe that we are also a ball-playing team. There were times also where our decision-making were not so proper during the turnovers, during the counter-attacks. But the game pinned out as we planned. But yeah, there were so many areas that we still need to improve on.
Okay, after Tato, then Cleveland and Saiba.
Afternoon, Coach. Tato here from Kickoff. You've just beaten the reigning African champions, and obviously there's a second leg coming up. But for you, what does this win mean, beating a team of Sundowns' quality?
Yeah, victory in this league against any team means a lot, you know. But for the fact that, like I said before, you know, to win a game whereby you, especially the second half, were under tremendous pressure. The concentration levels of the players were very high. Players were willing to put in a shift. It's a win where you really dedicated to the players, who feel good for the players who work so hard against a formidable team like Mamelodi Sundowns and end up winning it.
Coach, can I ask you, the Stellenbosch game in midweek, how much of a hindrance is that now? You presumably won half a foot in the final, you want to concentrate on the second leg and plan for that. Now you've got this other game in between.
Yeah, like I said before, we'll play this game against Stellenbosch. We'll play Mamelodi Sundowns over the weekend, and then after this weekend, we'll play Mamelodi Sundowns again. Very, very difficult fixtures, but we are up to the task. We're going to sit down as a technical team, including everyone, including the medical team, including the conditioning guys, and then plan properly for these upcoming games.
So, coach, thank you. Maybe in the next one, 10 minutes or so.